health, higher standards, and huge hunger for growth. That is what this journey is about. This 75 hard is about just that, those values: health, higher standards, and hunger for growth. When discipline becomes your daily habit, transformation becomes your inevitably outcome. Today is week number 2. So 15 days have passed now, 60 days more to come. And guess what? I kind of hit a plateau. So I wanted to challenge myself. So what did I do? I added one more lap to my whole workout. I've been doing 4 laps in 45 minutes. So I added one more, and that is taking me to 3.8 miles running and jogging and combining those two. Another thing that I did is I got my weighted vest for Father's Day gift. So I'm working my way to 40 pounds. Right now, I got 20 on me. And guess what? It feels really good. Why? Because I'm doing this because I am committed to be healthy. And this is, once again, this is not about weight loss. This is about life gain, developing new habits, rewiring the brain to get rid of those toxic things that we have in our life and get some new ones. So let me give you 3 H's, like H, that I put together for you today as I'm doing this weekly update. So the first one is health, whole life alignments. What's the point of success if you don't have the strength to sustain it? This journey is not, once again, just about physical wellness. I'm going through a lot of stuff right now in my life, and what I decided to do is, what are some things that I could do that will increase my physical, spiritual, emotional, and mental capacity? And this is what it's about. So this journey is about every dimension of my health. So the physical part is strength, stamina, endurance. The mental part is clarity, consistency, the grit that we all need to show up every day. The emotional part, I'm talking about self-control, resilience, stability. And the spiritual side is to be grounded in purpose, connected to God, and be led and lead by conviction and with conviction. So, this 75 hard is a system of realigning my dimensions: spiritual, emotional, mental, and the part that is the physical part, it gets the benefit as well. So if I'm going to lead, I have to be fully well developed and strong. So once again, I'm telling you this: what's the point of success if you don't have the strength to sustain it? Number 2, higher standards. Expand the capacity. Comfort doesn't stretch capacity. Discipline does. So I say it again, I refuse to live below the level I was created for. So this 75 hard is helping me to raise the bar on how I think, because you know what? It's been so amazing. Here, this part right here, I'm not foggy anymore. I'm thinking well. I'm exercising the how to think compartment of my brain. I'm also creating a lot of content. And I'll also creating this for you because I want to share this journey with you as well. Also, discipline my emotions to respond and not react. I am more aware now of my emotions, the way things that were getting me, out of whack and cranky and stressed out. So I'm learning how to respond and not react. I'm training my body. Once again, I'm adding this weight. I'm pushing my body. I'm pushing myself. Also, guess what I'm doing? I added a 5-minute cold shower. 5-minute cold shower, okay? Because I want to embrace pain, because that's what I want to do. I'm not really a big fan of hot showers anyway. I grew up without hot shower in El Salvador, but now it's a choice. 5-minute cold shower to also expand my body, my capacity, because I'm training my body but also I'm learning how to obey my spirit and not my cravings as well. I'm being very disciplined with the diet that I'm following. By the way, I'm following the keto diet, if you were wondering about that. And also increase my spiritual sensitivity through intentional habits. So there you have it. H number 2, higher standard. I'm no longer negotiating with my mediocrity. I am holding myself to a new standard of excellence and capacity. And that is what this is about. H number 3, hunger for growth. You know what? I've always been a growth-oriented person. But one thing I realized, I get glutton about knowledge. I love reading books. I love listening to podcasts, but you know what I was lacking? Implementation. I was lacking to move it from good intentions to good action. So now I'm working on that. So hunger for growth, and I'm fueling the fire that is inside of me. If I stop growing, I'm gonna start dying. You know, my mentor in leadership, John Maxwell, says, if you're not changing, you're not growing. And if you're not growing, you're dying. And I'll tell you something, some people are already dead. They just have not made it official. But that's the way they're doing. They're just going around, just existing and not necessarily living. So I'm not doing this to prove anything to others. I'm not doing this for attention. I'm not doing this to prove myself to anybody. This is the best way to learn how to lead myself. This is the best way that I learn how to lead myself, so then I can lead others in a good way. So I'm doing this to feed the fire inside of me, this fire that I have inside of me, because my passion is to connect with people, add value to them, empower them to make a difference in their own world. I strive to live well, wisely, humbly, and boldly. Those are the things that I love doing. So growth is my personal responsibility. Growth is also a separator. Once you start doing something like this, you're going to start getting out of the people's pile. I want to model to my kids, you know, my clients and my community. You know, my kids, they're really a great inspiration for me. You know, like they're like telling me they know daddy's going to work out. They know daddy has this crazy looking vest. They know daddy cannot eat this. You know, I'm doing this for my kids because I'm committed to quality time. I'm committed to be there for them and lead by example. I'm doing this for my clients because I want you to know, if you're one of my clients, I walk the talk. I am there grinding. I am there hustling, doing it for you, because I want to get better so I can give you a better product as well. For my community as well. I'm on a mission to add value to my community. And for all of those locals here, if you want to have a conversation with me about how to get well and about how to gain wisdom and about how to lead boldly, just give me a call. You know, I'm a local here, so send me a DM or something like that. So I want you to know that this is not just about motivation. This is about transformation. This is about maturity. I'm choosing hard things to become a stronger man. I am very, very, very committed to be a man, to lead with purpose, to lead on purpose with great values, and encourage others to do the same thing. So 75 Hard isn't just a fitness challenge. It's a framework for transformation. I'm not a conformer. I am a transformer. I don't want to be just conforming to the pattern of this world that I'm not even thinking about what's going on. I want to be the person who is making the difference. I am a transformer. So this is what this is about. So whenever we're thinking through the grid of this 75 Hard, for me, it's a framework for transformation. It's a daily reminder that the best version of me isn't even found yet. It's yet to come. It's forged through consistency, sacrifice, and intentionality. So there you have it. Remember, at the beginning of this journey, I gave you a first video. What did I say? This is about commitment, consistency, and creating new habits. Then last week, I talked to you about the 3 A's. This is about awareness, this is about acknowledgement, and this is about taking action. And today, what I'm talking about here with this format or this outline that I put together for you, this is about health, this is about higher standards, and this is about hunger for growth. So here's the question I have for you. What will happen if you stop letting excuses define your limits and started letting discipline define your legacy? Think about that. What will happen if you stop letting your excuses to define your limits and started letting discipline define your legacy. So this is the call to action. I ask you to join me. I invite you to join me. Don't just watch my journey. Ask questions, send messages, connect with me, or even better, start your own journey. Start your own journey one step at a time. Make a decision today to raise your standards, take back your health, and fuel your hunger for growth, because you were made for more, and it starts with the next hard thing that you need to do. Once again, what is the point of success if you don't have the strength to sustain it? I live to connect with people, add value to them, and empower them to make a difference in their own world. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Next week, I'm going to share with you another video because a friend of mine asked me a question, and that was a powerful question, and I have everything ready for you as well. So once again, what will happen if you stop letting your excuses define your limits and started letting discipline define your legacy? Think about that. Write it in the comment. Connect with me. I love to hear your story as well. Be well.